Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Book HQ. If it seems suspiciously like I'm coming to you from inside a bathroom, that's because I am. I'm at my sister-in-law's house. There's a bunch of people everywhere. It's hard to find like a quiet place. My baby's teething, so I dare not even attempt to film in the bedroom where she's sleeping right now. So I'm coming to you from this bathroom. I'm going to talk about, I guess, what everybody's been talking about since the 14th or the 16th, depending on which country you live in, which is Black Panther, the long-awaited movie. It is finally here. I shared it with the world, and we got to see it. So I didn't go on opening night, which was Friday the 16th here in France. I ended up going on Saturday morning with my friend. It wasn't the same kind of exciting ambiance, you know, it was like early in the morning. I got there when the cinema was opening. There wasn't even a big poster up on the wall somewhere where I could take a photo with it. So I just ended up taking this shady photo outside the cinema. So let's talk about the film. Ryan Coogler did an excellent job with it, and so did all the other actors. I mean, I feel like obviously I'm being biased a little bit. It was hard to find something about the film that I did not like. I was marvelously surprised to see Sterling K. Brown in the film acting as Prince Njobu. His performance was just great. I felt for him. And it was great to see more of T'Challa and to see what the scenes came from or led into that we've been seeing in the trailers. It was excellent to see, like, Shuri's character really tied everyone together. I felt like it was wonderful to see a super smart African woman being the lead of technology in the whole country and being young also. That was really wonderful and inspiring to see. Of course, the romance between T'Challa and Nakia is just so heartwarming. I really loved how like he freezes up and kind of becomes nervous when he's around her. Oh, I thought that was so special. And she, you know, looked wonderful, but she was also very competent and like could hold her own. And she's just like his equal, and I really loved that she also has her cause, and that helping people and stuff is more important than becoming a queen. I also really liked the performance of M'Baku. I guess it's supposed to be Ape Man, but we didn't really see a lot of his story in the movie. His performance was excellent. Like, just, he wasn't really a main part of the story, but just so memorable, and he even provided a couple of moments of like comic relief in the film. Story-wise, Killmonger made an excellent villain, but like at the end of the film, and I think Marvel does this really well with its villains. Its villains always are kind of like bad, but you can't really hate them. So like Killmonger's character, T'Challa says at one moment when he's communing with his father in the ancestral realm, and he's like, I have to go back and, you know, fix this problem because Killmonger is a monster of our own making. And I kind of agree with that, but I also kind of don't, because yes, what happened to Killmonger was terrible, but at the same time, he made his own choices, right? So nobody forced him to become what he became. But anyway, so T'Challa goes back, and Killmonger, in the end, his death was kind of sad and also very like poignant because it links to slavery, and just like, it made me sad when he talked about when he saw the beautiful sunrise after telling T'Challa that his father had told him that it was the most beautiful place in the world and they had the most beautiful sunsets and sunrises, and then he gets to see it, and then he says to him, imagine a little kid walking around in Oakland talking about fairy tales, meaning, you know, Wakanda and how incredible it is in terms of technology and mysticism and all of that. And, you know, I just kind of felt sad for him there. And then when he, you know, chose death over being locked up, because for sure he was going to be locked up because dude was cray. But I also thought, so my thing with Killmonger also was that I agreed with a lot of the things that he said, and I agreed with a lot of the things that his father said when his father was telling the young T'Challa. However, his father, Prince Njobu, should have just asked T'Challa instead of going behind his back and helping Ulysses steal it. As for Killmonger, like I said, I agreed with what he was saying, but he was really coming from a place of anger and vengeance and stuff. So like the execution of what he wanted to do is what was wrong. I think what he wanted to do was right, but the execution. It was difficult to really say, like, totally hate this guy. His death was quite sad. I was super disappointed in W'Kabi's character, and I feel like I didn't even know it was coming. He's T'Challa's best friend, and so I thought, oh, it's his best friend, it's his right-hand man. Dude betrays him! And so completely, that really made me sad. I was like, dude, really? It was a surprise to find out that he and Okoye are there together, they're each other's loves. I didn't see that coming. Just because I was reading the Ta-Nehisi Coates Black Panther comics, and sort of the Dora Milaje characters, and his versions are queer. So I was surprised to find out that her love interest in the film was a man. and Wakabi at that. So something that was surprising is that they were both like willing to off each other for their causes. Like there's the scene where he's like surrounded her and Shuri and Nakia, and he's like, lay down your weapons now. And then Baku and the Jabari come to join the fight, so they end up not being defeated. So she bests Wakabi now, and he's like, you would kill me? And she's like, for Wakanda? Without question. And I was like, whoa, man. Both these people are super dedicated to their cause. Talk about commitment. The action scenes were all amazing. I was sad to see Ulysses Claw go. I was like, oh. You know, he was very unrefined, that kind of savage. It was funny, but it was also sad to see him go. And I really thought also that it was very, very cool that, like, at the end, T'Challa and Wakanda generally changes its policy on keeping to itself and decides, like, we're gonna share our technology and, like, help people who need it. I thought it was a great movie, super entertaining. I've seen it twice now. I really think I might end up seeing it third or fourth time. I might even go and see it at a French cinema where there's no version original, just to see what the experience is like in French. It's a really good movie. If you've seen it, let me know what you think in the comments below. My husband and I went to see it separately, so he went and he saw it with his friend last night, and he's like the only person I've spoken to who wasn't like, oh wow, I was blown away, what an incredible movie. He was like, it's very unrealistic. And I was like thinking to myself, yeah, but so is the blonde lightning god. Those are my thoughts. There's already talk of Black Panther 2. I don't know how they're gonna top this, but I hope they do. The excitement just knowing that there's a second chapter coming our way is just wonderful. I feel like this is the best Marvel movie I've seen to date. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so, and leave me a comment in the comments below and let me know what you think. And until next time, keep reading and keep watching. Bye-bye.